We hear all the time from people around the game that Double-A is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the Double-A Central. Today, the opener of this three-game set. It's baseball. It's the show. And it's to the plate now is the designated hitter, Red Crash.
The designated hitter, Red Crash.
First offering. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one. No score. Striding forward now is the DH, Red Crash.
Red Crash.
First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Three. Now to the plate, Red Crash. And they're runners at the corners now.
Red Crash.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
1-0 delivery. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Ball four, take the base. That's ball four. Ball four, take the base. And hit him. First base. He's out. You're out. 3 out. 3 out. Out. He's out. Out.
New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the DH, Red Crash.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And hit him. He's got first.
6-1, the final tally today. The Travelers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Darren McCowan gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you. Isaiah Campbell will be
Ball
on.
four, take the base. Out. That's ball four. Out.
And now here is Cesar Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter,
The pitch.
Cesar Torres.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And he struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Luis Liberato. Swing and a liner.
Luis.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
So now to the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss, good palm ball, 0-2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Love that play right there. I don't care what position you're at. That ball gets roasted at you. It takes some serious hand-eye coordination and some quick reaction time to be able to make that catch.
To the plate now, David Masters, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Liberato leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch outside, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. An inning in the books, no score on the show.
3.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Masters. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Shortstop,
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
At the plate now, Jose Godoy. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping in now, Dylan Thomas.
The right fielder.
Left side, but well foul. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second. Standing in now, Joe Rizzo. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. And the runner from second is in to score. Into the box now, Jansen Whitty. This is skied out toward right. Torres is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Up next, Mike Ahmed. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Rizzo, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. The Travelers lead it 2-1. Now into the box, Cesar Torres looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Cesar Torres is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Luis Liberato is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. 1-1 the count. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
So now to the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. And that's over, 2-1.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. Arkansas leads this thing 2-1. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward now is the shortstop, David Masters.
The shortstop, David.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Master.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Torres is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in will be Jose Godoy, singled in his
Now
last at-bat.
Catcher, Jose Godoy.
And now the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, here is Dylan Thomas looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Hard hit towards center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
2 out here and a runner at second. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
He's out.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jansen Whitty.
Second baseman, Jansen Whitty.
First delivery to him.
Yeah, what?
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So here is Mike Ahmed, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And he'll watch the palm ball that falls in for strike 1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Holds off on the palm ball, I believe, and it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Cesar Torres is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 5 innings complete, and we are tied.
3 out. He's out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. First base. He's there. That's 1. 3. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Springfield came through when it mattered in the 9th on the his first.
Jim Callis of MLB.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the rubber match. Robert Duggar, the right-hander from Arizona, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him? So now into the box is Red Crash.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Next to stand in is Irving Lopez. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he got him.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Now at the plate is Malcolm Nunez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Heading out towards shallow right. Thomas is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no error.
That's ball 4. Out. 3. 3.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Red Crash. He's singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Torres on second. Robertson is over at first with 1 away. Slow roller down the third baseline.
On the back, find the ball, find the ball.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Now to the plate, here is Red Crash, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Red Crash.
First pitch on the way. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Next, here is Irving Lopez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Irving Lopez.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Next to dig in, Red Crash. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Red Crash.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
The 2-2. Runners on the move for second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Boschel is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So next to hit is Juan Yepes. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Oh, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left.
3. Ball 4, take the
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 victory.
it is an honor for me. There's
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air.
Three. Ball four, take the
Next will be the designated hitter, Red
Batting
Crash.
third, the designated hitter, Red Crash.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
So to get his day started at the plate, Irving Lopez trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
So to get his day started at the plate, Irving Lopez trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Springfield's out in front, 1-0. Next, it'll be Red Crash, who collected a base hit his first time up. And the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Come on, big guy. See you try it.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in once again is Irving Lopez. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Take your base.
Now at the plate, Red Crash. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Red Crash.
First pitch on the way. Bounce down the third baseline.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Lined hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they...
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in is the DH, Red Crash.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
The pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to.
One of the most underappreciated.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight, the opener. Now at the plate, here is Kevin Merrill, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball.
First pitch, 7:35.
Bounce it to the left side, right to him, and there's one away. Now one down with the bases empty, and up next will be Lucius Fox. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Into the box, Travis Jones, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one, no score. Striding in is Sully Matias. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
At the plate, Eric Pena. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Odom comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number two. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Emmanuel Rivera trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. 1-0 the count. And the pitch.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he gets There makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and Springfield leads this thing 4-0. Now it'll be Freddie Fermin as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
That misses 2-0. Crash isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Fouled away.
Hey, strike this guy out. Get him yourself.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. In the air now, out to right field.
I got it.
Torres gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Springfield's out in front, 4-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Kevin Merrill, and they could use a spark from him here. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Merrill.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Plummer is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And stepping in, Lucius Fox. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So next to bat will be Travis Jones. He bounced out last time up. Swing and a little blooper to center. Robertson ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And Springfield leads this thing 4-0. So stepping in is Sully Matias. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
2-0 now. And the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. And now, Eric Pena. He flew out in his last debut.
Center fielder, Eric.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, we got one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Plummer comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Emmanuel Rivera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up. Springfield's out in front, 5-0. So now to the plate, Freddie Fermin. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The batter, the second baseman.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Gabriel Cancel will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Next up is Sam Turner. Flew out last time up. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. And Springfield leads this thing 5-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Merrill. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Lucius Fox digging in now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to land foul. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
To the plate now, Travis Jones.
No!
That's a base hit, so the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter. Once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting to that last out. But D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
So far, this has been a treat.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Add another 0 as it's up to 7. At the plate now is Eric Pena. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Liner in there for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Emmanuel Rivera is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, a little better late than never, D-Row here. That base hit here in the 8th inning. They're still behind in this one, but at least they're not getting shut out.
Yeah, you're going to see this offensive team fight to the bitter end. As long as there are outs out there, they're going to grind it out and see if they can get back in this one.
To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in next, Gabriel Cancel. No hits to this point. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Sam Turner is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2 count, and the pitch. In under the hands with the fastball, it's 1-2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
I'm never gonna have a complete game.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. Springfield Cardinals. set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball on
And
MLB
now,
Network,
your
and it's coming up
2021
next.
Cincinnati Reds.
Vladimir Gutierrez, a Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
High and deep to right, a ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
First pitch on the way. Wilmer Defoe comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to short. Farmer brings it in. Throw on Devado will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. JT Brubaker is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Now at the plate here is Jonathan India. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
India.
The pitch. D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come out of the gates slowly. Just 1 of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Brubaker is coming off a win in his last start, the first of his major league career, so I'm sure he's still riding high from that achievement. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And he popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
3-2.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto in the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0, and I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Winker at second. Votto at first. 2 out in the inning. swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So here's Tyler Naquin. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. And they're runners at the corners now. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Colin Moran.
First baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
Now here's the pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Moustakas bare-handed effort. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
That is good. The left fielder.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0-1 the count. Fouled away.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Votto over to his right, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail this one 1-0. Ready now for Cincinnati, Kyle Farmer. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Kyle Farmer.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Alford's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Vladimir Gutierrez.
In now for the Reds, Vladimir Gutierrez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Reds are down in order. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. So now here is Hoi-Jun Park. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. Park, 23 years old, is certainly a versatile middle infielder playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed a second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
Anthony Alford.
1 away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that'll bring up Anthony Alford. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. 1 out, nobody on. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, JT Brubaker. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Castellanos is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
And the pitch.
India.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one.
Ball.
2-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball. That's down.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch.
Ball in.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. The 2-1. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
In is Joey Votto now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And now the first pitch.
Ball down.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Two and 0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Has a look. Now the pitch. High and away, not close. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Moustakas.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Castellanos over at second. Votto on at first with 2 down. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 1-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So here's Adam Frazier back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Up high. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. That gets down, and the Buccos' first hit of the game is good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe, and he puts it on the ground to second. And there's one down now.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So now it's Brian Reynolds trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Moustakas in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. Colin Moran, a potential tying run for him at third base.
Open and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 the count. The set and the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Up next for the Buccos, Ben Gamble. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Ready with the 3-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Pirates strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in to bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin.
The center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
First pitch on the way. Now a swinging bunt. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Barehanded at his knees. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Now batting.
And this is not an
The
easy
shortstop,
play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
One out, nobody on. And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So a runner at first with one out now, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded up the first baseline. Step on the bag for one. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full. The Reds are on top, 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He thinks they need to slow the game down a little bit when they get into the box. Top to bottom, they're hitting into way too many outs early in the count and not letting the at-bats develop. He's all for picking on a good pitch to hit when it comes, but they need to make sure they're doing more damage on the swings that they're taking.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher, Jacob.
First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Three and 1 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So now to the plate, Hoyjun Park, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Down the first baseline. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
At the plate, Anthony Alford. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struck out in his first at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And that one yanked just foul. This is on the ground over to first. On to the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're down 1-0. So here now's the pitcher, Vladimir Gutierrez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Jonathan India digging in now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Jesse Winker. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Here's the 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They lead it 1-0. Brian Hayes will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 13, Brian Hayes.
And now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Naquin. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for the Pirates, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Wilmer Defoe. He grounded out last time up. First delivery to him.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still even at 2 and 2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And it's a full count to Defoe now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
2 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. And no one will get this one. The next 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to left. Winker will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. It remains 1-0. Austin Davis will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Austin Davis.
Now to bat, Nicholas Castellanos, who's a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
Castellanos.
He's set and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The first baseman, number 19. Joey Votto.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Votto. First pitch of the AB now. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. On deck, Mike Moustakas. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Fouled away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now batting, third base.
Ready now is Mike Moustakas. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order, but they're up 1-0. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
No, you're only down one right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ben Gamel.
Next up, Ben Gamel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him.
Nope.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-0 home. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Next to hit, Jacob Stallings singled in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Votto is over to take a look, and that's going to land foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail this one 1-0. Next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this
the
one.
center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
From the stretch. Ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Kyle Farmer.
Next, it'll be Kyle Farmer. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on the way. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Count remains at 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Swing and a blooper to the right side. In comes Alford, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Tyler Stevenson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 37, Tyler Stevenson.
Has a look, now the pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Reds leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. TJ Antone will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 70, TJ Antone.
Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Hoi-Jun Park.
Hoi-Jun Park.
Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Antone is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Anthony Alford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is a called strike on the changeup.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
2-2 the count. Three and two now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hops this one up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now back, the pitcher, Austin Davis.
Kevin Newman will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 27, Kevin Newman.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's outside.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Naquin gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail 1-0. Dwayne Underwood Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India.
Now the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Alford's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
And now in the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Alford gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Lucas Sims comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Reds, number 39, Lucas Sims.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Adam Frazier. There's prior history in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Wilmer Defoe, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
The 3-1, and it's fouled away. Three-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Fouled away. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Another one sent foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Cincinnati jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Vladimir Gutierrez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Lucas Sims wraps it up for the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. To please drive home safely.
future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Charlotte Knights and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Edward Cabrera gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1.
First pitch, 6:05.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chopped out to short. He's got it. And there's 1 gone to start the night. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
To the plate now, Taekwon Forbes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the catcher, Yerman Mercedes.
Stepping in next, Yerman Mercedes. First pitch of the AB now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Matthew Thompson is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So here is Jose Devers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Jumbo Shrimp, the shortstop, Jose Devers.
Now here's the pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two and two.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the third baseman, Luis.
Stepping up is Luis Marte. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he takes a cold strike 2. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Devers gets his lead at first, nobody out. Struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Victor Mesa Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here it comes, 1-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Second inning coming up here at Blue River with no score. And now here is Brian Goodwin. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit towards center. Mesa is right there, 1 down.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Andrew Vaughn comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Weekly hit towards first, right to him, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, Joel Booker. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and no strikes. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Taken but called a strike.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Isan Diaz. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Isan Diaz.
And now pitch on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Vaughn has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Diaz.
Standing in now, Diaz. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. In there, 1-1. The pitch.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting sixth, the catcher,
Up next, Brian Navarreto. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Diaz, base runner at first with 1 out. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ramos trying to get there. From the belt, the pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first. And that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Now into the box, Jake Berger. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Seared down the first baseline. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next to hit is Jason Irizarry. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 2-2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him a chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
At the plate now, Brian Ramos lays off 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. That's popped up. Diaz ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Danny Mendick.
The batter will be Danny Mendick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Two out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Ferrar Encarnacion.
For the jumbo shrimp, the right fielder, Ferrar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And there's their first hit of the game.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Monte Harrison.
So that'll bring in Monte Harrison next, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Encarnacion aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 9th, the left fielder, Peyton.
Digging in will be Peyton Burdick. First pitch of the AB now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
In now, Jose Devers, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Right side, but it's well foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Luis Marte, as he lines it out to center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Taekwon Forbes, grounded out in his last at-bat.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. So now into the box is Yerman Mercedes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Next to stand in is Brian Goodwin. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this will kick off the third base bag. That's a base hit, their first of the game. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Victor Mesa Jr.
The center fielder.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That just misses off the inside for ball one. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Isan Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is
Now
good,
batting,
but not
first
as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
At the plate, Lewin Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with another 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goodwin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now at the plate is Andrew Vaughn. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
25, Andrew Vaughn.
Here's the first pitch. Vaughn just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Into the box, Joe Booker.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Burdick comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jake Burger.
Next, here is Jake Burger. Worked a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Brian Navarreto.
Brian Navarreto.
The pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Booker is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now to the plate, here is Gerard Encarnacion. He singled in his first AB. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. One and two now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
slap hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Harrison.
To the plate now, Monte Harrison, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Sliders, strike three called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but
now
it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Peyton Burdick, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Encarnacion is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
A swing and a ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
In now, Jose Devers. Fouled off. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. The 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Count remains 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The 3-2. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Stepping in once again is Jason Irizarry. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch on its way. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is squirted up the first baseline, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 1, Brian Ramos.
So next to hit is Brian Ramos. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Three and 0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop, Danny.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and digging in next will be Danny Mendick. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is popped up near second base. Diaz is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Taekwon Forbes.
Next to dig in, Taekwon Forbes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on the way. A runner on first with 2 away. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Again, a 1-2. There's the ball low. He misses with a changeup. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Luis Marte.
The third baseman, Luis Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
Now at the plate, Victor Mesa Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Inside and low, 2-1. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 pitch. Berger is over to take a look. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really
Now
good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Isan Diaz. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Into the box, Yerman Mercedes. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Encarnacion has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Marte has room in foul territory. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
Striding in is Andrew Vaughn, singled in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0. Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home.
Boy, Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. It's stretch time here by the shores of the Blue River, and we still have no score. Connor Pilkington gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 45, Connor Pilkington.
Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Lewin Diaz.
Lewin Diaz.
Now the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And it's fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate, Brian Navarreto. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now it'll be Ferrar Encarnacion.
Encarnacion.
First pitch on the way. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. So stepping in is Joel Booker. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Joel Booker.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Burger.
And stepping in, Jake Burger. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. That misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. The best he can do is a no decision in this one. Josh Smith gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Jason Irizarry will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Skied into straightaway right. Encarnacion is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 1, Brian Ramos.
So next to bat will be Brian Ramos. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring Monte Harrison up to the plate.
The designated hitter.
First offering. Fastball here too low. It's 1-0. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The left fielder.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Next, it'll be Peyton Burdick, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Standing in now, Jose Devers. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So the next to bat will be Luis Marte. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More opening day baseball coming up following this. And now, Danny Mendick. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Designated hitter, Taekwon.
Now the first pitch. Taekwon Forbes comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Grounded to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Yermin Mercedes.
To the plate now, Yermin Mercedes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
The 1-0. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Brian Goodwin, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
One out and a runner on third. And he lays off this one down and in for ball two.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1 home. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Mesa has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
The left fielder, number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn the next to bat, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. Two outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing and a liner. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. Home half of the ninth is straight ahead. Charlotte's out in front here, 1-0. Jimmy Cordero is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. At the plate now is Victor Mesa Jr. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
You could see from up here, as soon as that ball hooked foul right there, the air came out of the dugout. He's got to find a way to regroup and continue this at bat.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Mercedes. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
So now to the plate, Isan Diaz, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Mercedes recovers. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Wayward Diaz.
Into the box, Lewin Diaz. And a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Charlotte Knights came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Connor Pilkington claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jimmy Cordero closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Knights. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Jumbo Shrimp, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.